Alkenes are known as olefins, and alkynes are known as acetylenes. For the UPAC nomenclature, we select first the longest continuous chain, closest to the double or triple bond. Then, we select the longest carbon chain that is numbered based on the end of the double or triple bond. Then, if there is more than one double bond or triple bond, we named like D, tetra, or 3. Then the compound is branched. The branches will be named by the same way as the alkanes or alkenes.
Alcohols are formed when one or more hydrogen atoms in a hydrocarbon are substituted by a hydroxyl group, in this case OH. Alcohols are classified as primary, secondary, and tertiary, depending on the type of carbon where the replacement is done. For the UPAC, name the main chain. Change the ending of the parent alkane from E to ol. If there is more than one hydroxyl group, use diol or triol. The uses of alcohols. They are used for solvents in painting and varnish production. They are used for antifreeze, for antiseptic, and for perfume production.
Well, we are going to talk about the aldehydes. The UPAC for the aldehydes are the numbering of the carbon chain begins with the carbon from the CHO group, that is the group from aldehydes, and CHO it's always at the end of the chain. Their uses are in methanol and formal form. They are used to preserve anatomical parts of human body and animals. They are used too as material for resin and polyurethane, and for the smell and flavor of cinnamon and vanilla. And for the ketones, their main use is as solvents, and the simplest ketone is acetone. In the UPAC nomenclature, you have to find the longest continuous chain containing the functional group CO, that is the group from the ketones. Then, according to the UPAC, to name the ketones, you need the suffix on O-N-E. And then the numbering of the chain starts with the side closer to the group, CO.
The carboxylic acids, also known as fatty acids, they are known for the carboxyl group they have, and this group is called carboxyl group, as I say. The end it is based on the chain and the COOH group. They are obtained from the oxidation of primary alcohols, and for UPAC nomenclature they use the suffix oic and the word acid, and for common nomenclature they use the word ic and the word acid. And they are like, the functional group is always going to be in one of the extremes of the chain, and the uses are in vinegar. 5% of vinegar are carboxylic acids, in aspirin production, and also in soap production.
Esters. These compounds have a pleasant scent and are responsible for both the aroma and flavor of fruits. According to UPAC, they have a mixed name because they are formed by carboxylic acids and alcohols. Some of the uses of esters are aroma for candies and beverage, scents in perfumes and oils, used in soap and detergent production, and some in the use for synthetic fiber production.
The ethers have similar UPAC nomenclature than other compounds, but now we have two carbon branches, divided by one oxygen. So we took the smallest branch and changed the suffix to oxy. The ethers have fusion and boiling points very low. They are liquids, and they have pleasant smell.
Amines. To name the amines, you have to use the suffix amine, and for the UPAC nomenclature, you have to add an hydrocarbon radical, and for the common name, an alkyl group. The uses. The principal uses is to make dyes and synthetic rubbers. Also in medicine, you can use like a stimulant and descongestant. When you have low blood, you use an amine. Also, the last use is like drugs, like heroin and morphine, which are highly addictive. Amides. To name the amides, you have to select the mention with the functional group. Then start counting from the functional group. Then you have to name the branch and alkyl if there exists. At last, you have to add the suffix amide. The uses. One of the principal uses is like antimicrobial like Bactrim. Another is production of drugs like penicillin and LCD. Another is to make synthetic fibers like nylon. At last, you can use amides to make ethanamide, which is a disinfectant and explosive production.